Yeah. So to lead to that, there are some product that I think it does have a problem. So for example,
Yeah.
like a 911 call in the US. I'm not sure. Do they have? So it's just a phone call, right? Why don't they have a video call or something? Because everybody has smartphone now, or they can make an app. So you don't need to ask where you living. What they can get the location immediately. They can see what the situation is. They can have a video immediately, right? Why don't they do that? What do you think? I mean, I know you're not one for the government, but
Yeah, that is such an interesting
right, everything is now smartphone.
question.
Yeah,
And I think it's an infrastructure issue. I think
okay.
because 911 is a government regulated line
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
entire country is aware of. I
Yeah.
think that transition from landlines from being able to just call to actually being able to video
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a huge infrastructural change
Right.
that would take probably billions of dollars, actually.
What I mean is, like, why can't we just say use existing infrastructure, like say WhatsApp, instead of using 911 on the phone? Why do we have a 911 on WhatsApp? Then you can just piggyback on WhatsApp.
That's crazy. I think they have to have that already.
Right.
I haven't been to the States in a while.
Yeah.
I do know that there are private institutions that do offer video.
Private security firms.
Yeah. But that's such a good question. I'm not sure.
Because if you look at the OTP, one-time code,
Yeah.
they now use WhatsApp to send it, because if you're in overseas, you might not have your number access, and they send it to your WhatsApp. So, so some of them are already piggybacking WhatsApp.
But that's also like the side note on the WhatsApp deal and OTPs being sent to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
OTPs are being sent to Meta, if you think about it, right?
Right.
Which is kind of wild to see how what was originally it's a for-profit application, but it's being utilized by massive institutions across multiple countries.
Yeah.
And that's the interesting thing is, like, for example, not every country is following suit. So if you go to Dubai, for example, they won't allow you to do video calls on WhatsApp.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
I think so,
they don't like
they aren't able to moderate or regulate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's an end-to-end encryption.
Yeah.
Right.
And they'll allow you to send messages, but they won't allow you to video call.
Okay.
Which is really, really interesting if you think about it.
Because the message easier to read by machines.
Yeah. Whereas video,
you need more power, more AI power.
Spot on. Yeah. And then other line application doesn't even work in Dubai.
Okay.
Which I thought was really interesting, and it's because they're keeping tabs, and it's heavily regulated and moderated.
Yep. It's interesting because Facebook is in the first social network. Right? Before that, you got MySpace. And if you
called Friendster,
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
If you're old enough, Friendster and something called Bebo or something. There's so many other. But why I think Facebook become defective is partly because the media is like pushing it. Every time they mention something about social network, they say Facebook. They start mentioning that. I don't know if they're pay or free. I don't know. But the other technical aspect is, even today, you can notice if you put on posts or comments, it's all text.
Yeah.
There's no HTML or nothing.
Yeah.
And even if you attach an image, it's very structured. So it's not mixing text and image like HTML. So you got text and you have attachment of image in a comment.
Yeah.
So basically, it's very easy to data mine. So
because of the structure, of the messaging and the allocation
you got text, images, everything cleanly. So if a machine read it, they can easily find out what's happening.
Yeah.
You can make easy surveillance. Where MySpace or Bebo, whatever, you can put whatever you want. And now the machine had to decode everything in raw format. Yeah. So I think that's why they allowed to have Facebook to rise, even though they're not the first mover.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I agree with you. I also think
and same with Twitter.
Yeah.
Why limit 150 characters or whatever the hell is?
Yeah, it was
it's easy to just grab that text and then find out, because now they're using your brain to summarize what you're thinking into that 2 lines. So the machine don't have to do it. Probably at that time, they don't have the machine power to do it.
Exactly.
But now you got a summary of this, and then now we can find out what you're thinking in 2 lines.
Totally. And and technically people, I think the majority of people tend to forget the origin of a lot of these social media applications that we use so frequently and how they make money. People tend to forget how they make money. And the structure, like you brought up a really good point about tweets, right? I think it's 180 characters or something. They've expanded it now, but they framed it as say what's important, say what matters, and say it quickly. You know, say it in a few characters. But on the back end, it serves as a quick way to analyze massive amounts of data and to develop. Put us into specific categories to advertise. To advertise to.
Hi, I'm David Beckham. From Auckland, New Zealand.